Welcome to Latte and Tea. This is part 2 of McKenna's story. We've heard the 911 calls. Now, let's watch the 2006 investigator interview with 10-year-old Mckenna Hardee.
Do you know when about that you either arrived in Seattle or about when you arrived at home?
We arrived home at about 10 something. I arrived in Seattle about, I think it was 7 or 8.
Okay. When you arrived home, what did you do first?
I took my bags and I got in my pajamas and I went into the bedroom and I watched Nanny McPhee. And then I remember my mom coming in with, it was some Alka-Seltzer Plus, I think, and she said to drink it to make that feel better.
Okay.
And so I drank it, and then I fell asleep, and then the next thing I remember was I was in the hospital, Children's Hospital.
Okay. Let's talk about, I mean, if I can go back, when you first come home, you go inside the house, and is anybody else in the house at all?
No.
Okay. Do you go directly to your room?
Well, I slept in my mom's room.
Okay. Where do you go to get your pajamas at?
I went in my suitcase because my new pajamas was in my suitcase and I wanted to wear them. And it was really disappointing because when I was in the Children's Hospital, I think that when I was in this hospital here, they took off my pajamas, my new pajamas, and I don't know what they did with them.
Okay. So we have some missing pajamas. Okay. All right. Let me ask you, you didn't go into your bedroom at all then, that night? Okay. So you went into your mom's room? Okay. Can you show me, kind of give me a picture as to where you guys got into your house and where you went to and whose bedroom is where? Whose bedrooms are where?
Well, here's the door.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of doing a little pat.
Okay.
And then here's the Christmas tree.
Okay.
So good. A little light.
You should see mine. Mine are a lot worse.
I'm just doing it fast with
Okay.
the little star, even though we don't have a star.
Okay.
And presents. Presents. And then this is the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
the bed, and there's a TV
Okay.
up on a thing. Nanny McPhee.
Okay.
And I was sitting up right here
Mm-hmm.
and drinking the medicine that tastes really gross.
Okay.
And my mom was right here.
Okay.
Well, actually, was like that.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now, when you got home, you went to your mom's bedroom and you changed into your pajamas. And do you remember doing anything else?
No, I didn't do anything else.
Okay. Did you put the movie into the TV to watch?
It was already in because my mom and my sister had watched it a couple days before,
Okay.
and so then I just had to press play,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just watched it.
Okay. Do you remember how long you watched that movie?
I think it was about to where the kids were in the kitchen.
Okay. All right. Now, you said that your mom brought you something to drink. Okay.
Some medicine. It was Alka-Seltzer class.
Okay. Did you ask her for that medicine? Okay. And when she brought it to you, did you see her put the medicine in the glass? Okay. And what kind of glass was it? I mean, there's plastic glasses, there's regular.
It was a glass.
Okay. And can you tell me about how full the glass was?
It was about half full.
Okay. Did you see anything in the glass?
No, just the little things dissolving. And she had said that because Jesse, he takes it because he gets colds,
Mm-hmm.
and so he takes it a lot, and
Okay.
so she said Jesse takes it all the time. It tastes disgusting, but I think it tastes gross.
Okay. Do you know what she mixed the medicine with?
She had asked if I wanted grape juice, and I thought that would make it better. So she got one of those like juice boxes and poured it in, but that didn't help.
Didn't help. Was it? You said it was grape juice. There's lots of grape juices.
There's it was like a fruit punch, kind of Capri Sun, 100% stuff.
Okay. Do you remember what color the liquid was in the glass?
Before the juice was put in, it was just white, like the Alka-Seltzer Plus is.
Okay. And then what did it turn into once the juice was put in?
Well, it was kind of like a tannish color.
Okay. Do you remember seeing Mom put the medicine in the glass?
No.
Okay. Do you remember seeing any wrappers of the Alka-Seltzer Plus or anything as far as medicine?
No, because I did not get up.
Okay. So you stayed in the bed watching Nanny McPhee.
Because my tooth hurts.
Okay. And she brought you the glass. Did she make any comments to you when she gave you the glass?
She just said, drink it and you'll feel better, and that's all she said. That's all that I remember.
Okay. Did you have anything to eat before having the medicine?
No.
Okay. Did you have anything to eat after the medicine?
After the medicine, I was asleep.
Okay. All right. Do you remember if Mom had anything to eat or drink when you guys arrived home?
No. She went on the computer and she was writing a letter.
Okay. Did you see the letter that she was writing?
No, she didn't let me see.
Okay. Is there a reason why she didn't let you see?
I think it was because she doesn't like me looking at her emails and things like that.
Did she tell you something specific as to not look at the computer as to what she was doing?
Yeah, she said, I just don't want you to look at the computer, okay? And then,
Okay. Did you get up out of bed and go over to the computer and try and look at it? Okay. She just told you she didn't want you looking at the computer. Okay. So let's talk about the last thing you remember. What was that?
Drinking medicine.
Okay. And where was Mom?
She was sitting right beside me.
Okay. And she was sitting right beside you on the bed?
Yeah, she was sitting, I was sitting up, and we were like faced each other, like she was right here and I was right here. And she just said, drink this.
Okay. Did your mom say anything else at all?
No.
Okay. Alright. And she wasn't on the computer when you fell asleep?
No, when she took the medicine to me, she was done with the computer, and that's pretty much all I remember.
Okay.
But I was really sad because I thought I would be celebrating Christmas with her.
I know.
And I don't know where she is.
Okay.
Do you think you can tell me?
Well, let's talk a little bit more about what happened. I need to get some questions cleared up, and you know, we can talk. Okay. When she came back off of the computer, did you see her do anything with the computer at all? Did she? I mean, I know that when you're emailing somebody or when you're looking up something, you can print things out or you can do all sorts of different things, and you know, we can talk. Okay. When she came back off of the computer, did you see her do anything with the computer at all? Did she? I mean, I know that when you're emailing somebody or when you're looking up something, you can print things out or you can do all sorts of different things. Did you remember seeing anything that she did with the computer?
Nope.
Okay.
She didn't do anything.
Okay. All right. Where is the medication kept in your guys' house, your mom's house?
Right by the wall in the kitchen.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe. Well, I could probably draw it for you.
Okay.
Here's the kitchen floor, and right here is where the refrigerator's right here, and then the stove is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's cabinets and a sink right here, and then some more cabinets over here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a wall right here, and there's some cabinets. And in these cabinets is where the medicine
Okay.
is.
Did you see any medicine at all out? Okay. Is the medicine at your mom's house locked up, or is it just in a cabinet that anybody can get to?
Anybody can get to.
Want to move that there? Okay. All right. And
Well, my sister can get to it.
okay. And how old's your sister?
2.
That'd be quite a climb, wouldn't it? Okay. All right. Have you taken medication before?
Yes, I have.
And what kind of medication have you taken before?
Like prescriptions from the doctor, and I've taken like vitamins and children's Tylenol and
Okay.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. I've taken that before.
Okay. Can you tell me when you took that drink, can you tell me if it tasted like any other medicine that you had had before?
It tasted like Alka-Seltzer Plus,
Okay.
but when that grape juice went in there, I think that's what made me sick,
Okay.
because that is not a good mixture.
What did it taste like, if you can describe that for me?
Garbage.
Garbage. Okay.
Even though I haven't tasted garbage, it
It
tasted
just didn't taste
gross.
good at all. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the medications that you took when you were prescribed when you went to go see a doctor. What kind of medications did you take?
I don't know what they were called.
Can you describe them for me?
There was one that was pink, that it was the liquid,
Okay.
and then that didn't work for my, because I had to go to the hospital because I had a really bad strep throat,
Mm-hmm.
And so then I had some pink medicine that I had, but then that didn't work.
Okay.
Because once I went off that, then it came back. So I had to take some white medicine that
Okay.
tasted really gross, but I was still fine.
Okay. Was that liquid too?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't swallow any kinds of medicine because I'm afraid to swallow the pills.
Okay. So pills are hard for you to swallow? Okay. All right. So most of the medication that you've taken are, like liquid medication? Okay. Do you remember, was it just for the sore throat or for the strep throat? Is that the only medication you've ever had given to you by a doctor?
I'm not sure of any other, but what I do remember her saying is that she put some kind of pill into the drink.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of pill she put in the drink?
No, she said that the taste was probably bad because of the pill that she put in. But I don't think she would ever try to harm me.
Okay. Okay. Did she say, well, let me ask you this. Did she specifically say that she put a pill in the drink and it was only a pill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Alka-Seltzer and a pill, but I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Did she say anything about the pill as to what it was?
But I think it was what she was talking to me about earlier that I forgot to tell you about. She had told me that she will take some children's medicine, like the Tylenol children's chewable. And so I think that's what she put in there so that I wouldn't have to take a whole bunch at one time. So that I could just take one. But I think that combination.
Okay. Okay. When you, how much of the drink did you drink down?
This was the glass. This much was full. And I drank all of it.
Okay, you drank the whole thing. Okay, there's nothing left?
No.
Okay.
Just like the little crumbly thing.
Okay, that was my next question. Do you remember seeing anything in the glass, either on the bottom of the glass or anywhere around the glass at all?
Yeah, just the crumbly things of the Alka-Seltzer.
Okay. Can you tell me what color that was?
White.
White. Was there anything else in the glass that you saw?
No.
Okay. And the last thing you remember was after you drank that, you fell asleep.
Well, after that, I watched a little tiny bit of Nanny McPhee and then I fell asleep.
Okay. All right. And what's the next thing you remember after falling asleep?
You talking to me.
Okay. That's the next thing you remember, me talking to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me talk a little bit more about a couple other things. I'm going to kind of quickly look through some of my notes, but let's talk about Dad's house for a second. Let's talk about Dad and how he would discipline you. Can you tell me, have you ever been in trouble with Dad at all?
No.
Okay. Has he ever disciplined you from all the way till you're a little one to where you're at now?
No.
Okay, so he's never spanked you?
No. He might have once or twice when I was 6 or lower, but that's all. He never does anything.
Okay.
else.
Do you remember if he spanked you, or you're just...
No,
Okay.
I'm just kind of, he might have, he might have not, I don't know.
Okay, so you don't remember Dad ever
No.
punishing you at all?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so you're a pretty good girl for Dad?
I'm not good girl.
I'm gonna have you sign and date this picture that you drew it. Is that alright by you?
Mhm. So, do I date it or say?
You sign it and then you date right next to it. How about
Okay.
that?
So, what's the date? The 29th?
29, December 29.
Even though that was a capital? Oopsie.
That's all right. You able to fit all of that in? 2006. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and shut down the recorder, but before I do, what we've talked about today has all been true, honest, and correct.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Today's date is December 29th, 2006. The time is 5:52. I gotta shut the system off next.
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to be in a foster family. I want to be with my dad.
Okay.
And I don't feel comfortable with a foster family.
Okay. Okay. Well, sweetie, what we're gonna do is try and make the best decision that we possibly can in a quick,
I knew that
timely
was
thing
gonna
that we
happen.
can. What's that?
I knew that you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't
Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Heard that a little bit from a few people before.
It. You know
I'm
that.
not gonna be able to stay with my dad for a while.
Well.
I'm gonna have to stay with the foster family for a long time.
Well, the thing is that we don't know, and I'm not going to tell you that you're going to have to stay with a foster family for a long time, and I'm not going to say that you're not going to be able to stay with your dad, you know, within the next week or two, because I don't have an answer for you. But what I can say is that whatever is the decision, it's basically what's best for you. Okay, and if that means yeah, if that means going to your dad's, then that's what's going to happen.
Well,
and
he's here in Port Angeles.
Okay, well, I'm not the one that makes that decision. Okay.
Here, and I wish Dee would know that
Okay.
I wish I would rather go with him.
McKenna, you can always tell Dee Dee whatever you want, and she will listen to your opinion in regards to what you want to share. Okay? Now, everybody wants to look out for the best interest of you. You know how long that takes to make sure that we're making the right decision? It takes a little while for us to do that. And the reason being is that we want to make sure that this is the best decision available. We don't want to put you in a place where you feel uncomfortable, or that you don't feel happy, or that you're going to be sad.
I feel uncomfortable, I feel sad.
Okay,
And
then
everything in the foster home.
okay, then what I would suggest is that you mention that to Dee Dee and make sure she's aware of what you feel.
But I probably still have to stay tonight and
Okay.
not go in the hotel with my dad.
Okay. And how comfortable do you feel in talking with Dee Dee?
I feel comfortable, but
Okay.
she's probably gonna say no.
Well, she has a tough job, and it's probably one of the tougher jobs around. And that job, along with us, is to protect kids. And her job is to make sure that wherever she puts you, you're going to be safe. And so she's got to check this place forward, backward, upside down, rearrange, and everything else, and make sure that everything's okay for you to go where you need to go. Okay?
She's gonna say no when I tell her.
McKenna, you know what? You're going to have to just tell her what you want to tell her, and then wait to see what her decision is. Okay?
And then when you hear what her decision is, you're gonna have to abide by that until it changes, okay?
Yeah.
But you gotta understand that everybody here has, your best interest in the front of their mind, and that's what they're trying to deal with. And it's hard to be patient with that, but that's what needs to happen. You gotta have all the strength you have inside you to deal with this, and we're using all the strength we have to try and get you where you want to be, and hopefully those two things will come together as quickly as possible. But you got to be patient with this, and you gotta help us by being as strong as you can.
Okay, one question that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my mom?
Okay. She's in Port Angeles. I can tell you that. Okay. And that's about all I can tell you.
Why?
Okay. Well, right now we're trying to do what we can in regards to finding out things that happen, and that's all I can really tell you. Okay.
Did
That's
you
it.
place her somewhere?
Suni, I can't tell you anything more than what I just did. Okay. If I could, I would. Okay. And you're gonna. I know it's hard to wait for an answer, but you're gonna have to wait for an answer. Okay. You're a very strong young girl, and you're a very smart young girl, and it's going to take some time for us to do our job and for someone to talk with you. But at some point in time, that'll happen. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
How's your fruit?
Good.
Right on. It looks good.
I like blueberries. Those are my favorite.
You got a little bit of everything in there, don't you?
That was my favorite when I was a little boy. Going blueberry picking with my mom, and
You like blueberries?
not doing a whole lot of blueberry picking. It was more or less just shoving them in my mouth.
Blueberry eating. It was a blueberry eating trip.
Yeah, it was the same way with raspberries and strawberries too. Okay,
Where are we at?
we're gonna go. I'm gonna go get Dee Dee real quick. She's gonna come in here. I'm gonna clean up what we got
To
going
go to
on.
the bathroom.
You gotta go use the restroom? Okay, let's head on out there and I'll point you in the direction of the restroom.
Let me ask you first before I go to the bathroom.
That's
Oh,
it
you
for this
probably need to go to
video.
the bathroom first, don't you?
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Have a
Let's,
good one.
Let's see where we're at.